Hello. Hi. You slept until 9:30. Were you so tired? You were? Hi. 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 Good morning.
Well, good morning, guys, and welcome to today's video. We have Tommy right here.
Tommy.
Hello, baby.
Hi, buddy.
He's starting to crawl, and our other boys are at school right now. So Jared and I have a huge day today. We're going to be gone for a few hours, and we are going to do our will. What is a will, Jared?
What would you do if you died, Ellie? What would you do?
What would you do? What would I do if you died? That's the question,
that's one
right?
thing. And what would I do if you died? Or even, what would our kids do if we died? A will, you know, for the simplest explanation, answers those questions. So, what happens to the house? What happens to the kids? What happens to the money?
What happens to the cars?
Yeah, all of that stuff, all of our possessions. What happens to those things if we're not here to decide?
Most importantly, the kids.
Yeah, who gets to make those decisions? And that's ultimately what a will is about.
I think without getting into too much nitty gritty, Jared and I have had this conversation before when we first got married, and then after we had kids, and then even just a while ago.
So Ellie, tell me, I want to know from you, what would you do if I died? Would you get remarried? Tell me that thought process.
This is stuff that you don't want to talk about and you don't even want to think about. But when you have a family, and if you don't, and you have everyone has assets, you have to plan. So if Jared were to pass away, I would take a break from work, from life. I would then hope to someday have a companion.
Yeah.
I would not want my kids to call that person dad. We've talked about this too, is if we were to get remarried, I wouldn't want all of my possessions to be open to someone else. So if I were to get remarried, all of your possessions, I would get a box for each kid. I'd have your possessions in those for each kid to have, not for some other person to have, or to get married and have the kids have.
Yeah.
I would want to divide that between me and the kids before I involved anything else.
That's a tough subject because, and it's a personal subject for you because it's happened with extended family. I completely agree. And the nice thing about this is because we've talked about it multiple times over the years, we both know each other's answer. I want Ellie, after a certain period of time, to get remarried. But, at the same time, it's I always want to be my kid's dad.
I know.
And it kind of makes me, it's a hard topic to talk about.
Oh, we talked about this too. I wouldn't want to change my name.
Maybe hyphen, I don't know.
Because that's not fun. My kids would always be a Mecham, and if I were to ever, I wouldn't want to change my name.
Yeah.
So I don't think I would.
Yeah.
I think if I were to, if something tragic were to happen, and I were to get remarried, I would want to
keep the Mecham name.
Keep my name, and that person would just have to know,
There's a lot of people who don't change their names now.
Yeah, even when they get divorced.
Yeah. This is Jackson, here's Calvin.
This is what's pile?
This is Calvin's.
This is Jackson's pile, and this is Calvin's pile.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not even folding their clothes because I'm just gonna hang them up.
And for me, it's very similar. If Ellie passed away, gosh, dang it, that would suck. I don't know if I would be able to handle it emotionally, mentally, physically, but I think at a certain point in time when I'm ready, when the kids are ready, I think having a companion, getting remarried, would definitely be an option.
It would be nice.
Yeah.
We like being married. Was that Tommy that tootied?
Woo!
Time! Do I need to wash your clothes now?
Oh, you stinky. And so it's we've talked about this, and when we go on long drives, these are the things that we talk about.
I know, guys.
Is that kind of morbid?
This is probably our 20th conversation.
I knew this video was coming today, so I thought about it in the car today as I was driving the kids, and I thought about the nightmares I've had.
Jared, don't cry.
I'm not trying to, but
you can cry. You can have emotion.
The nightmares I've had where my parents have passed away.
It's oh.
Where you have passed away. And heaven forbid one of our kids pass away. I feel so bad for all the parents who have lost kids because a parent should never bury their own kid, That's hard. I don't think I can do it.
I don't like having conversations that you have to have. And I feel like some people go their whole life and don't have conversations like these, and then something happens and they've never had that conversation.
And then it's a big mess.
But I feel like you have to have conversations because it's life and stuff happens. That's why you have like life insurance and auto insurance and home insurance, because like that stuff can happen. You have to be prepared.
You have to be prepared for a worst case scenario. And that's why we have a will. Honestly, we should have done this a long time ago.
Yeah.
And some people even suggest having a will when you very, very first get married. Sometimes even, you know, that's part of like what you do when you get married. If you guys are married, do you guys have a will? Let us know in the comments down below.
What else can we talk about? So we have that today. Tommy's 7 months old.
He is 7 months old. Can you believe that?
No. He's starting to crawl and mimic and talk and put his tongue out when you put your tongue out, and he's using his knees more. He literally went from like not being mobile to all of a sudden using his knees and like crawling.
He crawls across the whole thing, like doing a push-up and then scooting himself forward. Push-up, scooting himself forward. It was so sweet.
I would love to talk about my doctor. So I've been seeing a hormone specialist. I've been doing bioidentical hormones. And I talked to him on the phone the other day because he's so far that my appointments now are over the phone. And he said that his office is so busy since doing the podcast with him. And so I just want to say thank you guys, because I know a lot of you have either visited them or called them. And I'm so happy that we've been able to use our platform to like bring awareness to it and for people to get help. And not only that, but like my doctor's getting business. It's amazing.
It also is kind of sad at the same time that so many people are struggling with something like this.
Well,
like it
goes on years.
Yeah. And like how long people have gone through what you have, you know. And
it's still up and down. Like this weekend was really rough.
Yeah.
To be honest. It goes up and down. And it probably will do for a long time.
And it's gotten to the point now where I can tell when Ellie doesn't take those hormones. I can tell. Yeah.
Antsy.
And it's a good thing that she's on them, and I'm grateful for this doctor for that. He's having a hard time figuring out which Lego to put on there.
Yeah, he's mad. It like won't come apart.
This is Calvin's.
Yes. Our boys are about the same size now. So Jackson and Calvin pretty much wear the same size shoes. They don't wear the same size tops, but the same size bottoms. And so it gets a little wild because Calvin gets mad. Those are my pants! And I'm like, no, you guys, they're like, we share. Share your clothes.
I think Calvin's gonna grow faster than Jackson, and
Absolutely.
he's gonna be taller. I really think so. Where's Mommy's
He will
file?
be taller.
I'll put it right by your cute little bum.
I haven't done laundry in probably a week. Oh!
Ooh! Bonkers.
Hey, Legos to the head is not fun.
It is not fun at all.
I accidentally washed a pink shirt with it, so it turned red.
Okay, so let's talk about this. Ellie and I have talked a little bit about doing the Ellie and Jared podcast tour. So what we want to do is we want to drive around and we want to do podcasts with other creators. And thinking about the creators here in Utah, there are so many. I was on Twitch last night talking about it with the viewers, and we couldn't do it in a day or two. Just the creators in Utah, and just in Utah.
Well, and originally we thought about like going far, like getting in the car, driving, seeing like all our friends and going far, and just like looking at our schedule and being realistic and like leaving Tommy, because like we really would like it to be just Jared and I, so that we can really just talk in the car and have it be like a Jared and I moment. We're gonna be leaving in a few months and Tommy won't be with us, he'll be with my mom. And so I don't really know if I want to like leave him
for that time.
So I
leave him and then leave him after.
Yeah. So I think it might be best if we stay closer in Utah and maybe hang out with our friends. Like more
the closer proximity, which makes sense, which is fine. But you know, we can always do bigger projects, longer projects later. That's totally fine. That's like one thing of travel, but one thing that we really want to do is to utilize the camper. I think that's going to be like one of our spring, summer goals, is to utilize that a lot more and to go on trips and just camp, maybe even if it's just like the weekend or something. You know, we don't usually film on the weekends, and so I think that might be a nice time for us to just have family time
and get out.
The
The kids will love it.
Yeah.
I just want to do a little bit more this year with the kids because I feel like in the past when we've done stuff, I've been happy and I like it, but like we've had a newborn, I've been utterly exhausted. Like now looking back, like my iron was low, like I just wasn't functioning at my highest capacity. And I feel like with Tommy, I'm doing so much better right now, and he's just been such a good baby. And I finally feel like I'm like more myself now than I have been in like 5 years. So I want to do that with the kids. Like I feel like my energy will be there, especially with Jackson going to school in a few months. Like I want to do that.
We want to like take advantage of every opportunity we can before he goes to like full-fledged kindergarten.
I want to take him to the ocean. I want to get in the camper, and I want to go to like Montana and Idaho and do stuff. So that is our goals.
Yes.
I would love to go to Banff. I want to go to Canada. I want to make a big trip, and I want to make stops along the way, and I want to go visit Banff, Canada.
Okay,
we could do that.
We totally
And the thing is we always say that, like we could do this stuff. We can work from home, we can work on the go, but we just don't.
Something always ends up, and maybe it's us, something ends up stopping us from doing it. I don't know. I think maybe 80% of it is us. The other 20% is...
And we do still have young kids. It's sometimes hard, but...
So here's the list. Banff, Florida, so any beach for that matter, really.
Ah, that was...
What was that?
One of Penny's bones.
Oh, gross. Ow. What else do we want on the list? I'd love to go to the Outer Banks again.
And then a Jared and I trip this year. Our 10-year is this year, guys.
Oh my god.
And we always said, the day I got married,
somewhere tropical.
We said on our 10-year anniversary, I want to go to a little hut above the water, or like just go do something. So for our 10-year, we're gonna do that. Yeah, let us know if you guys have somewhere fun that you've traveled, like tropical. We haven't really gone many places.
And we have no idea what that kind of stuff. We're total newbies.
Florida's amazing. I really want to go to Sanibel, Florida.
For the seashells.
Oh, I've been following like the hashtag Sanibel, Florida, and I'm like, oh, the seashells. It's just like, he's like, what are you doing, Mom? What are you doing? Look at his little body. Yeah, that's what I'd like to do.
So that's like our little life update. It started off with, what will we do when we die? And we're gonna answer those questions today. As sad as that is, we have to answer those questions.
Just to be smart, like who's gonna watch your kids? Like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Let's just not do that.
Let's just not die.
Don't.
Well, you know what our trip will be? We're gonna go to the Fountain of Youth, and we will never die. All right, guys, that's gonna be it from us. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment down below of any of the questions that we asked. If you enjoyed this little mini podcast, if you will, give the video a thumbs up and check out the Ellie and Jared podcast. We'll have links to everything down below. Tommy, can you say goodbye to our friends?
Say goodbye.
Bye-bye. We'll see you guys. Ugh.
How'd you earn 10 gems?
I got a quinup, a watch, a toys, and I got 10 gems.
And you got this?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not golden chocolate.
Whoa, that's awesome, Cal. Jackson, what did you earn?
A finger skateboard.
Wow, that's so cool. You could use your new skate park.